What? Da-da. It is 8 o'clock p.m. So it is time for us to get started. So for the last time, I'm going to welcome everybody to the Zoom. Go ahead and let us know where you're Zooming in from, who invited you tonight. If you're one of our VIP guests, if you are not a VIP guest, you're a business partner. You are a VIP BP. So go ahead and put your business partner in the chat. And we're excited to have you, each and every one of you here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our presentation. In order to get started with our presentation, we're going to bring up our first presenter. Our first presenter is a young lady by the name of Director Regina McLean. Director McLean actually lives in Orlando, Florida. Not only does she live in Orlando, Florida, but she is a retired deputy sheriff. That's right, y'all heard me. I said she, and yes, she was a deputy sheriff. And so she's retired from that industry. But now, guess what? She came over here and decided she still wanted to be a leader. And by saying that, what she did was she wanted to make sure that she actually went ahead and became a one-star director in our company. Now, she is the top 1% income earner out of over 145,000 people in this company. Y'all, that's a huge accomplishment. Go ahead and put some heart emojis and some flames in the chat for that. She's a 2020 club member. She helped 20 families all by herself. Her and her husband, they went out and they helped 20 families just by themselves. She knows 100% of the information she's getting ready to share with you. So put those caps on and keep an open mind because you're going to be so excited when she gets through. She loves to have fun. Matter of fact, I call her the cruise queen. She ain't called herself that, but I did. She's that cruise queen, and that cruise queen is going to come here because she loves helping people. That's one of the reasons she stays in this business because she loves to help people. So you are the individual she's going to help tonight. She loves making money, and guess what? Ton of fun to be around. So I am excited to bring to the front of the Zoom Director Regina McLean. Director McLean, are you there?
I am here, sweetheart. Let me go ahead and get started. As she said, my name is Director Regina McLean. I am a retired deputy sheriff with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. I did almost 30 years with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. And during that time, I had a blast. But you know what? I was traveling the world and doing everything I knew to do. Me and my husband, my lover, we were just having a blast all on the ocean. But while we were on the ocean, nobody ever told us that we can come home to some commission. And so I want to share this information with you. Someone shared it with me. So as she said, Director Judy said, sit back, relax, take notes, and we will get all of your questions answered shortly. So let's go ahead and start this great presentation, tell you exactly why I came here, but why I stay here. So welcome to the best place on the planet. All right, so we're going to talk to you today about some freedoms. A lot of times people want financial freedom. They want personal freedom and time freedom, but how do you get that? How do you get financial freedom? How do you get personal freedom and how do you get time freedom? And what does that mean to you? Well, for me, financial freedom for me meant that I can actually replace my retirement income. So that was important to me. And then personal freedom, when I don't have to clock in on anybody's time clock, or I don't have to use PTO. And what about time freedom? We all know how much money we have, but we do not know how much time we have. So with that being said, I want to talk to you today about some of these freedoms and how we can help you design your own ideal life. In that, you're going to discover how you can earn more, travel more, but also how you can experience more from building a strong network. Everybody always already have a network, but we want to help you embrace that and so that you can empower yourself and others and you can earn unlimited income from this particular opportunity. We're going to talk to you about how you can benefit from e-commerce because you know what they say, if you don't have a .com, you have a not com. So with this business, let's talk about how you can work from anywhere at any time. You don't have any inventory nor quotas, and that was very important to me. We're going to teach you how to become a travel professional where you can earn commissions as well as learn the secrets of becoming a travel professional. So you may be asking, who are we? Well, we are PlanNet Marketing. The man that you see to my right is Mr. Donald Bradley. He is PlanNet Marketing's founder and CEO. Mr. Bradley said, you know what? Let me go and discover how I can help so many people to get free in their lives as well as making income. So he went out and he got Dwayne Vansell. Dwayne Vansell is actually our president. Between Dwayne Vansell and Leanne Treckler, who is our COO, they have over, and Mr. Brett, they have over 60 years of marketing experience, leadership, so that we can all benefit. It's an online business provider. We're based in Atlanta, Georgia. Our company has actually been around over 10 years. We're getting ready to celebrate 11 years, you guys. And what I want you to pay attention to is the center of the screen where we have paid out over 370, yes, $370 million in commissions. So you may be saying, well, what do you sell? Well, what do you market? We market InteleTravel, InteleTravel.com, which is actually our product. So the young man that you see to my right, Mr. James Farrar, he is InteleTravel's CEO. And guess what, guys? He has been with the company for as long as it has been in existence, over 30 years, right? So we're the leading innovator in travel, as I said, over 30 years, to be exact, over 35. We have different accreditations and certifications, and those come from CALIA to ART to the Better Business Bureau, and we're recognized for excellence. Why? Are you familiar with Norwegian Cruise Line, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and so many other vendors, right? So we also have the Magellan Award. Now, you may not be familiar with what the Magellan Award is. However, I want you to understand, you may be familiar with the Oscars, you may be familiar with the Grammys. And so that's what the Magellan Award is in the travel industry. And we've received that on multiple occasions. So InteleTravel and PlanNet Marketing has a exclusive partnership. So in order for you to become an InteleTravel travel agent, you must come through a PlanNet Marketing rep. And we're based out of Delray Beach, Florida. Again, look at the travel bookings to date that we have booked. You guys, over 6.5 billion, and that is with a B. So I want you to recognize that. So I want to ask the question, and you can put this in the chat. How many of you know that commissions are already built inside of your travel bookings? Well, I must admit, let me come to the altar, I did not know that. As I said, I have been traveling over 30 years, you guys. So with InteleTravel, we want you to understand that we want you to enjoy the infinite possibilities as a travel business owner, where you can earn 70 to 80% of the commission. You will get your own full-fledged at-home travel agency, state-of-the-art personalized booking portal, payment gateway, customer management software, in fact, over $100,000 worth, group trips, and individual travel. We know that people are already doing those things. I know that I was already doing it. Guess what? Guess what? Now I get to get paid on it. Group cruises, corporate and church retreats, fraternities and sororities, destination weddings, because you know they like to say I do during this time, or she said yes to the dress, honeymoons and anniversaries, girls trips. They even have guys trips and so much more. So let us talk about our turnkey business. With this turnkey business, guys, you get customer service and support, as I already said, on-demand agent training modules, access to major suppliers worldwide. So if you're already booking with Hilton, Hyatt, Royal, Carnival, all of those different places, no need to change your spending habits. Just go ahead and book on your own portal now, as well as allow other people to book with you. So what do you have access to? You have access to cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, resorts, travel insurance, sports and entertainment tickets, train tickets. And I say train tickets because I actually got an opportunity to get on the bright line. Vacation rentals. You even get excursions and activities. Because you know everybody's talking about this Chris Brown and Usher concert. Yes, we were booking that as well. So you may ask yourself, why travel? Why now? Well, we say why not? Because travel is an $11 trillion. Did I say trillion? Yes. First, I went from million to billion. Now I'm talking about trillion. An $11 trillion a year industry projected to go to 15 trillion in the next 10 years. All right. We already know that travel is the #1 research category online. Between the hours of 9 and 5, y'all just put it in the chat. What should people be doing? But they're not. They are actually looking where they can get that next trip from. So I want to talk about Generation X. Why? Because that's my generation. But I want you to understand that Generation X is actually who's fueling the growth. Why? They're doing $3 trillion. We're doing $3 trillion a year helping this industry. What about millennials? If you are a Gen X, go ahead and put X in the chat. The millennials are leading the path. Yes. So if you're a millennial, go ahead and put lit in the chat. They're doing it with $4 trillion, guys. $4 trillion they're spending on travel. But we cannot leave out the baby boomers. If you are a boomer, put boom in the chat. Why? Because they are not home rocking grandbabies right now. They may have them for a few days. After that, they're giving them back because they're spending $2.5 trillion a year as well, right? Now, let me tell you this. The new kids on the block, the Generation Z, they say you will not leave us out. Why? Because they're actually spending $1.5 trillion a year as well. They're the digital generation, the jet setters. We call them the leisure travelers because they like to mix a little bit of business with leisure. And I promise you, I cannot blame them. Now, all of us have one of these, a smartphone. So we tell you to get paid on what people are doing anyway. Almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. There may be 2 reasons why they are not. 1, because they don't have the money, or 2, because they don't have the time. So let's talk about how much can I earn while booking these particular trips. So let's just say someone goes to your.com, because remember I said if you don't have a .com, you have a .com. So let's just say somebody go to your.com instead of going to Expedia or Bookit.com, and it's a frequent business traveler, and they travel 3 nights in a hotel stay. Let's say they do 3 nights for that month. Your commission on that when they're going to your booking portal is going to be over $151. Yeah, that can take off a bill for that month. What about a 5-day golf trip with a group of 4? They're golfing in Scottsdale, Arizona. Your commission on that, $274.86. Tell me if that can take some bills off. What bills would that take off the table for you per month? All right. Now, I already talked about the weddings, but what about a 7-day honeymoon that someone comes to you and they would love for you to book that for them in an all-inclusive resort, Cancun, Mexico, right? With butler service. You know what they say, once you go butler, you never go back. Your commission on that, over $561. Now, let me take the time right here because this is my favorite. That's my niche. I love cruising. But how about you do a 5-day group cruise for your family? So a family reunion books 20 cabins on a Western Caribbean cruise. Your commission on that, over $2,200. I know that can take some bills off the table for that particular month. I know for a fact. Why do I know? Because it happened to me. I happened to book 11 cabins on Virgin Voyages, and I came home to a commission check of over $2,000. Let me get it right. All right, so we like to have fun over here while we are learning. These are some of our exclusive InteleTravel I'm getting ready to tell you about. But let me ask you, how many of our BPs, so we can see some evidence in the chat, how many of you have a Dreammaker, Vacation Builder, Travel Genius, just like me, certification? Go ahead and put it in the chat because we want people to understand that we want you educated. We want you to understand that you get better, you can become a better, get better educated on travel vendors and the industry products. You can acquire vendor-specific certifications at your own pace. So if you like Hilton, if you like Disney, go ahead and get certified in those. You can advance through each of these levels and certifications and position yourself for increased earnings. Just take a look at this picture right here, y'all. This is actually what our classroom looks like. How many of you would love, absolutely love to be in a classroom if it looked like this? You're not skipping class. Well, this particular trip is one of our InteleTrips where we went to Negril, Jamaica for 4 days and 3 nights, and all inclusive, adults only. And guess what? We earned our wellness certification. Now, when we earned that wellness certification, we actually got an opportunity to go for $499 per person, not per night. Let me say that again, per person, not per night, you guys. But those are for us. Why? Because we are the insiders. And if that wasn't enough, how about going to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic? 4 days, 3 nights, and a 5-star all-inclusive, where we earned our luxury travel advisor certification here. We only had to pay you guys $720 per person. And this is a very nice resort. Not $720 per night, per person for the entire trip. So we love being educated over here, but we also love taking those beautiful trips. So you may ask yourself, okay, well, what's the risk here? I understand that there has to be some risk. Well, we say no, because we want you to understand, and InteleTravel says there's no risk. We want to give you guarantees. So the first guarantee is going to be your best travel price guarantee. That means that if you find some travel, if someone books with you, and let's just say that they find it somewhere else, right? And you know how they do. They like to go and check other prices. But with InteleTravel says if this person books with you and they find something that's apples to apples, oranges to oranges, and they come back to you and they say, hey, I found it a little cheaper, InteleTravel is going to say either we're going to meet it or beat it. And if we can't, we're going to give them 110% of the difference in a voucher so that they can come back and book with you. So you don't lose your client. The second guarantee and the third guarantee is going to be for you. So we have a 100% money back guarantee. If you get in InteleTravel and PlanNet and you find that this business is just not for you, that you do not want to save money on your travel and you do not want to make money on your travel, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee within 30 days. All right. They will give you back everything that you paid, your entire payment. And the unique profit guarantee, 100% risk free. This actually happened to be my favorite because I was a traditional business owner and I've never seen this before. So with this unique profit guarantee, this means that InteleTravel says we will allow you to keep your business for 1 full year. If you get to that point and you find that you have not made or saved what you have put into your business, let's just say you put $500 into your travel business for that year, but you only made or saved $400. InteleTravel said that they will make you whole by giving you that $100. And guess what? They will allow you to keep your business, providing that you have done the things that InteleTravel has asked you to do, with some bookings or taking some travel for yourself. So now I have shared everything with you in regards to our travel product. But this young lady who I'm going to bring up is going to tell you some more. Like I said, I got into this business for travel and I stay for this business for this part of the presentation. So I would like to bring up our next presenter, who is our one-star director out of the state of Indiana. She's a grandma. She loves to have fun. She loves helping people. She knows 100% of the information. She is in the top 1% out of 145,000, you guys. And without further ado, I would love to bring to the front none other than Director Judy Harris-VanDyke.
Very
Are
good,
you out
very
there?
good. Director McLean, can you see and hear me clearly?
I can hear and see you clearly. Beautiful. Take it away.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say, y'all, come on, put some hearts and some emojis right there in the chat. Go ahead and drop them and let's celebrate Director McLean. She did an awesome job on travel, as she always. I told y'all she's a travel queen, right? Listen, not travel queen, but cruise queen. This young lady know how to have fun on a cruise ship and know how to keep getting on there going. I just want y'all to just go ahead, everybody on here, drop in the chat for me, where would your next destination be? Let's show her that you were listening and you realize that you can go some places. Don't just name what she named, name where your dream vacation is. And while you're doing that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for being here. We welcome all of our guests. Remember, continue to take notes. We're here to go ahead and get this information out to you. My name, as she said, is Judy Harris-VanDyke. I am a one-star director in this company. And listen, I was a nurse for 45 years, but in that 45 years of nursing, I learned something. I learned that I was just like many of you. We have something in common. I worked from dark 30 to dark 30. I worked from paycheck to paycheck. I always had more month at the end of my money. And guess what else? I found myself robbing Peter to pay Paul. Mark, Luke, and all the other disciples, right? But on a serious note, y'all, really, in the year of 2015, I thought that I had a secure job. I didn't have to worry about my job. I didn't have to worry about whether I was going to retire from there. I was getting paid more than I'd ever gotten paid on any job. And I was like, okay, this is phenomenal. I'm retiring from this place. I love it. And after being there for 7 years, they closed the company down and all 98 employees lost their job at the same time. Yep, that's what I said. All 98 employees, including the doctor on staff, all of the RNs, the LPNs, the techs that put the information in the system for us, the reps that will go out into the field and get us contracts, the managers, supervisors, even the legal department. Y'all, everybody lost their jobs. And so when I tell you that you're not safe and you're not secure, I don't wish anything bad on anyone. But what I want you to realize is that you need a plan B. There's a gentleman by the name of Mr. Warren Buffett. He says, never ever rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Now, why does he say that? For the very reason that I'm telling you today. You need a plan B. You need something just in case the rug gets pulled out from under you, just in case something very unexpected happens with your job. Everything that happens is not planned. Sometimes things just happen, right? So, what I want you to do is keep your minds open. I want you to listen carefully and just see if this is a fit for you. We're not here to convince you of anything. We're here to share information so that you can actually get what you need when you took the time out to sit and listen to this presentation on this evening. Now, what I want you to know is that we're going to show you and share with you now at this point. I'm going to cover PlanNet Marketing. Director McLean went over InteleTravel, all about travel, all about what you could do with some of the things you could do with travel, because she didn't go over everything. She'd have been on here all night. We offer so much through InteleTravel. That is our product, and we love our product. But here's what I want you to know. What I want you to know, we're going to show you how to build a network, how to empower yourself, but not only you, but also others as well. Going to show you how to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. So let's get into it. This is our first slide talking about leveraged and weekly income. Now, what I love about this is PlanNet Marketing has 7 streams of income. I'm going to go through each one very briefly, but I just want you to know that they exist. The first stream of income is you sell an ITA and you receive a $50 direct sale commission. That means you sell the same opportunity you're looking at to someone else, and the company will pay you $50. Now, because you helped that person, they're going to go out and share, because that's what you did with them. They're going to share some information with someone else as well. They're now going to earn that $50 when they sell an ITA, which is an independent travel agency, right? When they get that $50, you're the person that referred them. So now that's where the second stream of income pops in. 50% check match on all personal referrals. Every direct sale one of your personal reps makes, it pays them and you. So your new recruit now has gone out, made $50, and because of that, you get a 50% match, which is $25. They make $200. Guess what? You got it right. They make 200, you make 100. They make 500, you make 250. It's always a 50% check match anytime your personal referrals make sales like that. Now, let's talk about the third stream of income, which is earning additional bonuses as you promote. Team bonuses pay an extra $10 per ITA sale in your team. You can earn up to 6 levels of these $10 team bonuses. Now, I know you said, well, where does that take place at and how you do that? Well, that starts in our PlanNet Builder program. Now, the PlanNet Builder program allows you to advance through the Builder program with personal active ITAs. Again, what's ITA, Judy? Independent travel agents. Now, you can actually get promoted in increments of three. So, in order to become what we call a bronze builder, all you have to do is sell three ITAs, help three individuals start their business, and you've just got a promotion. You want another promotion? Help three more people. Now you have six individuals that you have helped total, and you're what's called a silver builder. Let's help three more people and become gold. Why do you want to become gold? We tell people go gold. Why? Because a gold builder, it unlocks three more streams of income. And when you unlock those three streams of income, guess what falls first? That $10 team bonus that I was just talking about on the other slide, right? And I said that you're going to want to know where that comes in and how it starts. Well, when you become a gold builder, you will actually still get that $50 direct sale commission every time you sell an ITA, right? But now, because you're a gold builder, you gave yourself a $10 raise. And now, instead of $50, you're going to get 50 plus 10, $60, all because you became a gold builder in our company. Now, the fourth stream of income is a 10% match on personal ITA travel commissions. Now, what are that? What that is that you are going to help somebody get started in the business. That person got started in the business. Now remember, you're a gold builder because three streams of income, they're unlocked at the gold builder position. So that's why you want to go gold. So now what you're looking at is you're a gold builder. You help somebody get a business started. They didn't want to build a team. They didn't want to share this with anybody. They didn't enroll anybody. They didn't want to recruit nobody. They just want to book travel. So that's what they did. They went all in and they started booking travel and they're having a ball booking travel and making money, right? Well, they had a $10,000 commission because they had a group booking on a cruise line. Well, when they got $10,000 commission, because you're a gold builder, you're going to get some more what I call thank you money. Now, the company gives you this thank you money because you helped that individual get started. So you're looking at a 10% match of 10,000 is what? Somebody drop it in the chat for me. What is it? 10% match, a 10% match of 10,000. What we got? What we got? Anybody know? I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all don't tell. There you go. Somebody got it. It's $1,000. So $1,000 is what you're going to receive, and you didn't take any of their commission. They get their full $10,000 commission, and the company gives you thank you money of $1,000. Now I don't know about y'all, but I just love that. Now let's look at our fifth stream of income. 10% match on personal reps matrix commission. Well, we got somebody that came in and you brought them in as well. You sold the ITA. They book a little travel, maybe not a whole lot, but they love sharing this with people. They know they can help so many people because so many people are struggling nowadays financially. And so they're saying, you know what? I want to help more people. So guess what they do? They start bringing in new representatives. When they're bringing those new reps in, you will get a 10% match on personal reps matrix. Now, I know I'm using new words you ain't heard. Matrix commission. That's the residual income component of our company. So let's say that in 1 month, they make $500 residually. So it just starts coming in every month, $500, every month, $500. And guess what? Because you're a gold builder, you're getting a 10% match. More thank you money. You're not getting any of their money, but you're actually getting a 10% match of that 500, which is $50. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, Miss Judy, now, the way the economy is right now, uh, $50 ain't a whole lot of money. But you know what I know about $50? I know that if you walking down the street and you see $50 on the sidewalk, I don't think you gonna walk past it. I think that foot gonna slam on top of that $50. I think you gonna take a look around and make sure ain't nobody looking. And you're going to slide down and pick that 50 up, right? Okay. So then let me tell you, $50 is a little something, something, right? So just know this, that you're getting thank you money from the company and you're being rewarded for helping individuals. Now, let's talk about the matrix. The matrix, remember, I said it's our residual income component of our company. It's a 3 by 9 T bill matrix. So what you're looking at is you have yourself at the top. So you just imagine your face there. You help three more individuals get started, okay? And those three individuals will go help three individuals get started. That's in a perfect world. Of course, we don't live in a perfect world. And since we don't live in a perfect world, some people will come in, you will help them get their business started, and all they want to do is book travel. So they bring nobody in. There are other people who say, no, I want to do both. So they'll bring a few people in here and there. And then they'll book travel as well. Then you have somebody that says, oh no, I'm building a team because I see the real deal right here. And I'm not leaving all that money on the table. So guess what they do? They go out and they help maybe 100, 200 people come into the organization. All these people are part of their matrix, but guess what? They're part of yours as well. So we have matrices sitting inside of matrices. And that's a lot to understand right now. So don't worry about that. Just know that there's money to be made. And I want you to know that we have levels 1 all the way down through level 9. So now at level 1 and level 2, if you will just help two people to get started, you unlock your matrix. Now you say unlock your matrix. Yes. You unlocking your matrix means that you have unlocked the level that you are on, and now you can start getting paid up to the maximum. So the maximum at level 1 is $12. Not a lot of money. Maximum at level 2, $48. I remember when I started making $48 and I was like, that's not a lot of money. I would need a little bit more than that because I was planning on retiring. And I knew soon in a year or two or three, I was going to be retiring. I needed more than $48 a month. So I said, oh, wait. So if I unlock level 3, then the maximum I can get paid out is 156. Still not enough, but that's a little better. If I go to level 4, then I can actually get $480. That's my maximum. Okay, now I see where we're going with this. You see that $4 straight down the middle, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you something. That $4 will actually grow into some life-changing income that can change your zip code, pay off credit card debt, pay off mortgages, pay off some student loans. I know some people who have done just that. So know that the matrix is life-changing income. And at level 4, bringing in $480 a month, listen here. Here's what I have heard. People who make an additional $500 a month coming into their household can actually prevent bankruptcy or even foreclosure. So believe me, $480 in addition to what you already have coming into your household could be life-changing for you. This is our sixth stream of income, and it is called the matrix. Now, the seventh stream of income is called PlanNet Marketing Director Program. The director program allows you to advance through the directorship program with at least 100 balanced active ITAs, again, independent travel agents. So, as you heard, Director McLean is a one-star director. I am a one-star director. I want to know, are there any other one-star directors on the line? If you're on the Zoom and you're a one-star director, would you please drop it in the chat so that our guests can see that there's more than just me and Director McLean that have hit this position? We are excited for you. So if the one-star directors, they have 100 individuals that are part of their organization, they get a $500 bonus every first of the month. Who wants $500 every first of the month? If you do put it in there, I do. First $500 every first of the month. Go ahead and drop I do it if that's you. And then I also want you to know we talked about the team bonuses, right? When we talked about the team bonuses, it started at Go Builder and you got an additional $10 on top of the $50 direct sale commission. But guess what? You can make another additional $10 just by getting to Gold Builder. So now you gave yourself another $10 raise. So instead of now getting $10 extra, you're getting $20 extra. And now looking at two-star director, you'll get $30 extra, all the way down through five-star director where you'll make $60 in addition every time that you help someone get their business up and running. And guess what? That means that every time you help someone start their business, the company is going to pay you $110 as a five-star director. So no, this is no play money. This is real money. At one-star director, you'll get this handsome jacket that you see in the background. At one-star director, you are guaranteed from all seven streams of income to make $1,000 every single month. And if you don't, let's say you fall short and you make $800 and you're a one-star director, the company's going to give you $200 and make it 1,000. Who ever heard of such? I just want y'all to know this is real money we're talking about, and this is a very, very aggressive compensation plan. Now you have one star all the way down through 10 stars. You can stop anywhere you want to. You say, well, I want to leave a legacy for my family, but what kind of legacy do you want to leave? Do you want to leave a $5,000 legacy? Do you want to leave a $10,000 legacy? $20,000 legacy? What kind of legacy do you want to leave for your family? You see, because these are bonuses I'm talking about right now. That in the middle, the monthly bonus, that's a monthly bonus. But don't forget, you got the other six streams of income that are still bringing in money as well. So, what do you want to leave for your household to let them know you were thinking about them while you were yet in the land of the living? What would you like to leave them, right? What I want you to know also is this company rewards you for building your financial legacy. So we have what we call Presidential Ring and Rolex program. This program allows you, when you start making six figures annually, they'll give you a sapphire ring. Nice, right? And then a ruby diamond encrusted ring when you reach $250,000. Make a 500,000? Yeah, they're going to give you that diamond ring. Ain't that pretty? Talk about the double diamond ring. Yeah, that's a lot of diamonds. And you know, diamonds are a girl's best friend. So I love me some. Oh, and that's my birth stone as well. Diamonds. So anyway, I love me some diamonds. Anyway, let me get back on track. Okay, so we're talking about $1 million annual earning rate, right? You'll get that double diamond ring. We're talking about looking over here. I know y'all eyeballing that Rolly, so don't be trying to play it off. Yes, it is a diamond encrusted Rolex timepiece. And you will get that once you go to five-star director. So there's so much that you can receive in this company. And all this jewelry is actually engraved with your name on it and the year that you received it. Now, I want you to know we have a PlanNet Marketing Income Disclosure Statement. And this is the one for 2025. Now, when we look at this, I stop and think I need to address the elephant in the room. And I know y'all saying, what elephant? Listen, people at this point are looking at this and they're saying, is this a pyramid? Is this one of them things? Is this a Ponzi scam? Well, the answer to your question is no, it is not. You say, well, how do you know? Can you prove it? I can. I have three solid reasons why it's not. Number one, pyramids and Ponzi scams are illegal. And if this was a pyramid or a Ponzi scam, the Attorney General would have shut it down years ago, and we're 10 years old. Okay. Number two, the IRS doesn't do business with pyramids or Ponzi scams. And these are the numbers that we report to the IRS as a company. So that lets you know that we're in good standing with the IRS. Number three, pyramids and Ponzi scams don't give you a 1099 for you to file your taxes every year. Matter of fact, they ain't trying to be found to file no taxes because they illegal, right? So just know that you have these three things that are solid, that are in place for your protection. This is the PlanNet Marketing Income Disclosure Statement. It talks about everything that goes on throughout our fiscal year. We're looking at reps. You got bronze builders, silver builders, gold builders, directors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. We even have a 7 star, and she just hit this year, so she's not on here. But guess what? She'll be on here next year. We're excited about it because what we know is this gives you an idea of the estimated average hours that you would work per week. If you really want to know how much you have to put into this will give you an idea to get to these different rank positions. Percentage of active independent representatives in our company. This gives you that percentage as well. Annualized average income in the low, the average, and the high for each of those ranks. It shows you that as well. We're talking about the months active with PlanNet Marketing in 2025, and it gives you those numbers. So these are all numbers that are very important to the IRS so that they know that we are running a very stable company and that we're not mistreating or not paying or not taking care of our people. We are taking care of very well here. Now, I talked about earlier how you can actually make sure that you leave a legacy for your family. Well, this is why I can say this. This is our PlanNet Marketing Pledge. The PlanNet Marketing Pledge allows you to feel secure in knowing in the event of your death, the PlanNet Marketing business you built, it will outlast you. Your family is still going to receive your PlanNet Marketing weekly commissions, your director pay, your director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. Everything that you have utilized and you have built up during your tenure with PlanNet Marketing, you can leave for your family member. And it's totally up to you who you leave it to. When you hit one star director, you will receive a form that has to be completed and notarized, and you'll send it back to the company. They keep it on file until you close your eyes for the last time. And guess what? At that time, whoever your name that you left there, your monies to and your business to, they will take over and they will be able to have that. What if it's my child? Guess what? The PlanNet Marketing directors circle up together who are in that organization and make sure that that business keeps running so that that child is still well taken care of. I don't know about y'all, but if y'all think that's phenomenal, say, oh, that's awesome. Put that in the chat. Awesome. Now, let's look at a turnkey business. Valuable tools, system support. We have tools, everything you need, websites to track your business, mobile app to grow your business, all of those things. We have on-demand training and live training, web trainings, Zoom trainings, call trainings. We have all types of trainings, even live events where you can go to Atlanta, where you can go to Philadelphia, where you can go to Indianapolis, where you can go to Orlando, where you can go anywhere in the Maryland area and other areas of the world where we are having our business trainings and conventions, such as also in the UK. So, yeah, we're in 21 countries, as Director McLean said. So, just know we are open and available for you to get the training that you need in PlanNet Marketing. Now, 2026 PlanNet Marketing International Convention. It is called Unstoppable. September 10th through the 12th, 2026 is when it will be happening. You don't want to miss it. Partner with us in business, partner with that person that invited you in, and guess what? You can go ahead and get registered yourself to attend this remarkable convention. We will meet the founder, we'll meet so many different millionaires and multimillionaires and those who have really had success in this company. So you can ask them, get some little tidbits, some nuggets, and ask them, how did you do it? And they'll be glad to share it with you. If you're going or you're already registered for international convention, I am, go ahead and drop in the chat, I am. Now, how do you get started? Well, low upfront investment one time of $200. That's it, y'all. $200 will get you both of these businesses where you can maximize both of these opportunities, book travel, sell the ITAs, leverage the perks and benefits of both of these awesome companies. Listen, you can also you'll have PlanNet Marketing for $19.95 out of that $200, for $179.95 out of that 200 goes to InteleTravel. Yes, I'm saying 200. I know it says $199.90. It's a dime, y'all. It's a really make a lot of difference, right? But here's what I want you to know. It is not 200 and 200. It's $200 and you got two businesses. Where in the world would you open up or run two businesses in your lifetime? Nowhere. And then guess what? You got an overhead of just $60 a month. Where can you run any business for $60 a month? Number one, you got to have a brick and mortar building. You got to buy products, or whether it's dresses or clothes or hats or perfume or whatever you're selling. You got to have all of that. McDonald's has an overhead. Starbucks has an overhead. Saks Fifth Avenue has an overhead. You don't want it, but they got one, right? But here's what I want you to know. This company allows you to build two businesses for $2 a day. Two. If you divide $60 a month over 30 days, what is that? $2. Somebody drop in the chat $2. $2. Now we're at the end of our presentation. I'm excited and thankful that you stayed with us to the end to hear all of the tea, right? Because we spilled it all. And we want to know if you're a number one this evening. If you're a number one, you're totally sold on this. You think it's the most wonderful thing you've ever heard of, and you're ready to start with us and partner with the person that invited you on the line, drop a one in the chat. Just go ahead and drop number one in the chat. If you've got questions, remember, at the beginning, we invited you to write your questions down so that we could answer them. Now's the time. We have one slide to go and we're going to answer all your questions. And some of our number twos just got to get their money together. If you're that number two needs to get your money together, you still a number one. Go and put the one in the chat. Number three says no, thank you. If you're a number three, you're that person that says, you know what? I think y'all gonna make a lot of money. Sounds like an awesome opportunity. I really like it, but it's not for me. Well, this is not for everybody, and we are not looking for everybody, but we're looking for those individuals who want to make some changes in their life. We're looking for those individuals who are tired of working for someone else and building their dreams and not yours. We're looking for those individuals who are looking to live a better way of life. And they're saying, you know, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of not knowing whether I'm going to be able to make it to, I'm tired even know if I'm going to have a job tomorrow. Those are the people we're looking for. People who want to travel, people who love booking travel, love researching travel. What is it? What is your part in this? Do you love money or do you just love travel? You can do it both over here. It's just time to make that decision. We're excited for you on this evening, for staying and sticking and staying, listening and hearing all this awesome information. I want you to start your journey of success today. Just start your journey of success. What else are you going to do for $60 a month that's going to change your life and the trajectory of your life and your family's life? Nothing I know of. And if you do, go ahead and drop that in chat for me because I want to know too. So, looking at welcoming you to the best place on the planet.